This will be my last open mic in London, and because I finished my studies at the place where my father studied. And the last time I tried to pick my father up, he appeared as a list pulled by my relatives, suits hanging still, defunct tapes, and sepia-toned photographs. He is now framed 6 feet under, while I drag my 2 feet around trying to survive whatever's left on the surface of this world. I have traced his roots, and I've also branched out to places and verses that he had never seen nor knew, just like he barely knew what a messy garden I would be, a flower still trying to find the perfect shade of color. Leaves keep turning at every waking point, and sometimes being trampled over. He left pretty much not knowing how the world quakes and stirs us differently from the way he knocks eggshells off his half-boiled egg. He left before the Great Divide parted our soil, and I wouldn't know which pride he would decline. In fact, all of his hard principles have now become fleeting myths. So on my hip lies a birthmark that I once mistaken as the last print he gave me with that feather duster. And I want to say that this is not a matter of corporal punishment, no, but this is only a corporeal memory of what he did, not on how he felt. Because I was too young to learn the language of guilt. If his wrinkles were crossed at himself for pushing it too far, or if I was wrong to laugh at his newfound absence, thinking it was temporary, thinking that he would wake up for work again. I was only 7 at that time. I was only learning how to calculate answers for math exercises, but not on how to accept death. Not on how to collect seconds so that I could run endlessly on nostalgia. And every night, I look into the mirror and compare myself to an hourglass just to see if I could be my own father figure in time. And unlike others, whom he had visited in their dreams, my headspace, in which I thought was larger than my life, has never gotten the chance to welcome him. And I thought, well, maybe it's because he doesn't want to switch on my lights. Maybe he wants me to choose my own sun to spark, and he doesn't want to intrude it anymore. Because he knows that he would have known the world less now, where the guitar chords strum to heartbreaks more complicated than his Beatles collection. The world scrolls faster than his film strips, and he would learn less of his age, but more of being in touch with ourselves. He would have known that not every light dresses in the same color. And we are all fireflies looking for the darkest night to shine, and we flew our hardest to be the brightest. And we, our own autopilots, who never knew how happy he was while he was cleansing his forehead, wishing peace upon himself as he exited from all the rush, and he entered the returning. As dusk hit the horizon, and his name was calling. As my mother found strength to face powerlessness, to face the lost half, to find you not with us, but finally with him. Thank you.